Hi, I'm Borkon. Glad to have you here. Welcome back. And I think the project I want to start today, or at least one of them, and I might have multiple projects going on at the same time because I want to, well, just start a few things that we can progress through over the next few weeks, just like that counter, except, well, the counter is done, but I mean the degrassification is a very long-term project. I want to have a few medium-term projects that we work on, and one of them that I want to start is to blast a hole in the bedrock for my nether hub. And apparently you don't need blast protection when doing this, but I still kinda do want to have some insurance. Let's see if we have any blast protection on any piece of equipment. I don't. Oh, this is incredible. Nope, not a single one. There we go, some blast protection. Oh, this was the Frostwalker and blast protection, and it also has unbreaking. So that is nice to have. And maybe a helmet, please. A blasting helmet. Any blasting helmet. There we go. Okay, I have some armor with blast protection. That should be enough. Let's see. Yeah, this should definitely be enough to make a hole whatever size I want. So it's this. I need, I guess, bunch of stone, because I shouldn't need anything else. Some levers, some trapdoors. I'm gonna get all the materials and I'll see you on the bedrock roof, which we can start breaking. I have all the materials. Oh, well, you can't see them like that. Oh, now we can see them. But the problem is, I noticed I don't have all the materials. But I just was about to go up to the nether roof, and I was about to go into this thing. I'm supposed to use this thing. I keep forgetting that I have a new transport system. Let's get rid of the old one, because we don't need it anymore. And that way I will not be tempted to use it. Why am I bouncing up and down? There we go. Bum, 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 bum. This one is dead. This one is dead. Almost. Yes, it is. Bam. And we had one more. No, actually we had two more, because there is one going to my basement as well. Bye-bye, old vertical transport system. Let's use the new vertical transport system to go to the bottom floor. I could actually try to fall down. Yes, it was a safe fall. And this one goes too. Bye-bye. Well, it's an end of an era, but didn't like these anyway. They were actually terrible, because this is great. Yeah, this looks so much cleaner now without these. And it looks so much better without the blobs of stuff here that were just there to keep the waterlogged chests in. And yeah, I can... Oh, that lantern can be added in. And I think we could have space for a lantern there too. Oops, no, I still haven't learned how to go down or up reliably, but we're gonna get there. I need a few lanterns just to fix up that mess. How does this work? I already forgot. Is it supposed to be here? Yes, I definitely think it's supposed to be here. Perfect. Okay, back to breaking bedrock, because that was the actual plan right now. Alright, I have nothing in my inventory in case anything goes wrong, but nothing should go wrong. We need one of these. This is more or less the middle of the crossroads. I don't really care where the middle of the crossroads is, and I don't care if there is more bedrock here or not, because I'm gonna start with at least a 3x3 hole that I'm gonna take all the way and remove all the bedrock. So this should definitely work. There we go. We need one of these. 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 And this is a method for breaking bedrock that I found in a video by both EagleEye621 and Ray's Works, but I think they said that this was originally by Fallen Breath. But I don't know, these methods seem to be just floating around everywhere, and everybody is using them and publishing videos about them, so it's sometimes hard to know who did something originally. But let's see. I'm gonna click this first, then move here and enable my super fast auto clicker to click on this pixel here. I think. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but we will notice. And this pixel. Oops. And yes, that was my super fast auto clicker that I forgot to turn off. But let's see. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Interesting. This worked in the creative. So maybe I clicked something wrong. There we go. I have this. I push myself in there so that when the lever opens the trap door, I don't stand up, because if I'm standing here and the trapdoor's open, I stop crawling, but if I'm just pushed into this edge of the trapdoor holds me in. Took me a while to figure that one out, because it was never clear from the videos when they were explaining this method. So let's try this again. And yeah, that happens. And we have to try again. I think -5 and 3 I decided. -5 and 3, yes, okay. Let's try again. This worked so much better in creative. Why did it work so much better in creative? I don't have any latency issues. Like, the server is right next to my feet. How could I have latency issues? Well, this time wasn't latency issue. This time was just me standing up from the trapdoor. And... oh, come on. Okay, I'm going back to creative to figure out why this doesn't work, but it's supposed to work. Weird. Okay, another attempt. I think I might have figured out what the problem was, and it is that I decided to use a different method for fast right-clicking, and it didn't seem to work for this case. So I'm using the Tweakaroo mod to do the fast right-clicking, because it's just simpler. Why should I use an external script when I can just use a mod? It does the same thing. And the tweak I was using at first was periodic use. I thought it would work. It didn't. I have no idea what that key is, because that's not what the key... never mind. Instead, I'm going to use fast right click. This thing here. It's a little bit more awkward to use, but it should work. So we get in here, we do this. I need to remember, because I don't have that many seconds. I have, what, 4 seconds to react fast enough. So, no talking, I flick this lever, I crawl over here, I enable my fast right clicking like this. I right click, then I disable it after the explosion, and then we can do things. Right, okay, I remember the whole procedure. Now I know. Click. And disable. Now it worked. Perfect. So this is the middle of the hole. Let's just keep doing this. So one here. Bam, bam. I'm running out of levers. That's the thing I'm gonna run out of. Probably not TNT or pistons, just levers. Because pistons I keep getting back. Okay. This, just let's see that it works twice in a row. And this method I like much more than other methods I've seen, because it doesn't require obsidian here. So it is so much more convenient. Ooh, does it work if I do it like this? Well, there's... oh, I definitely need to fill in that gap. Put these there. Let's see. Oh, I shouldn't have the fast right click, especially when placing TNT. And if I had placed this lever with the fast right click, boom. Yes. And I'm not wearing any chest plate because, well, I took off my elytra and didn't think about doing that. Never mind. So this... turn it off. Yeah, it works gloriously. So this is the middle of the hole, and we will just keep going until we have a full hole. See you on the other side. Now this will be exciting. Can I do it without the trapdoor when I can stand lower down here and just spam the right click? Maybe I need to press shift. Maybe I will take damage. I should actually eat. Let's see. This is research. So I press shift. Oh, fast right click. And that did work. Awesome. So it's even more convenient without the trapdoors. Alright, we have start of a hole. I made it 4 by 4 because it made it just easier, or actually even possible to do this. Now, before I dig down and see if I did a huge mistake, which I don't think I did, I double checked this multiple times, I'm gonna clean up the netherrack here so that in case I ever remove the mob switch, nothing can spawn here anyway. And by the way, I have noticed that things can spawn in, I don't know, the 1 tick between loading the area and the zombie villager being loaded. I've no idea how that is supposed to work, but if I don't turn on the mob switch and just come in here, things can spawn. But eventually they despawn and the mob switch is like semi-active because I am in this area. Not exactly sure how that works. So it's nice to have this completely clean up. I don't know, a square hole, maybe this big. I will make it as big as the explosion did. So, because there were lots of explosion here and netherrack blows up easily. And we should be getting close. I think it might be just 3 or 4 more layers. Actually, let me just dig straight down here. Oh, 1 layer. And it's exactly 1 layer. Yes, I remember the roof was relatively smooth over the crossroads. So it might be just 1 layer now. Perfect! That's not how it was supposed. Oh, I don't have wings! Haha! I tried to fly and I couldn't. Right, that was unfortunate. Because I left my wings up there. Well... do I need to do this again? No, I don't need to do it again. Oh, I didn't leave my wings here. Some people have commented that, why don't I just leave ender chest instead of this thing? Well... could I have a break glass in case of flight emergency sign on top of an ender chest? No. I did it because I thought it would be funny. Like, do we need to do any of this? Do I need to make a big hole in the bedrock? No. Why do I even need to explain this? I did it because it was funny. The sign, I like doing the signs. The signs are funny, so I did them. Alright. There is a hole, and we can mostly fly through it. Let me just remove this part. So yeah, just as a precaution, I took off most of my gear and the stuff I had in my backpack, and yeah, that's why. That's why that death happened. Which wasn't a death, because Totem of Undying. Alright, we have a hole. Now I already see that I have to make this big. Like, I have to make this as big as this, at least. If not more. If not as big as this whole thing, but oh, that would probably require a machine. How long has this taken? This has taken me over an hour to do just that hole. And that's because I didn't have the right, let's say, rhythm in the beginning. I think I have figured out now how to do this fast. So maybe widen it a little bit, but it is already usable. I can fly through it. So technically I could probably already remove the portal. Huh, I have to think about this, how I want to do it. I just wanted to make the hole and then decide everything else. And I didn't expect the hole to be this fast. What is it with me and doing holes recently? Huh? What's going on? It's strange. Yeah. No, I need to make the hole bigger. I cannot do things like this. This is horrible. Let's embiggen the hole. Okay, back to blowing things up. I think I understand what the problem is. I think the problem is that this isn't round enough. I think that's where this is going wrong. So if we do something like I'm now thinking this is the middle. If I made the circle, this would be the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, third. 2 of these, and 1, 2, third. 1, 2, third. Like this, maybe? This is circular enough, and that would probably make sense. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna remove a circle like this, and maybe this will look better? Let's hope it does. Yeah, this is better, except now it's gonna bother me that it's not centered in the square hole around it. But it's round now. Oh, I'm almost tempted to do another layer around it. Or maybe expand it in this direction or something. Maybe remove that wall. Or maybe build something around in the middle here. I am not sure. I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do about this hole. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build a blackstone tube here. I've raised the walls a little bit here. Not sure if I'm liking this, but that can be fixed. But I think the rest needs to be something that is not transparent. I was thinking that either to do this with glass or do it with something non-transparent, and my brain just immediately goes blackstone. And I don't know why. Somehow my brain has just gotten stuck on blackstone. I've been experimenting a little bit in creative, tried to find some other block palettes, but I just can't do it. I can't figure it out. And this can't stay like this because it's a little bit too ugly. Let's try building an upside down blackstone funnel and see how it ends up. All right. I love how this turned out. Oh, this shape is just absolutely perfect. It's slowly merging from this rectangle into a perfect circle. And the circle doesn't look perfect because of the bedrock blocks, and maybe the ones on the edges there should be blown up. I'm not exactly sure. Unfortunately, it takes me 2 rockets to get up here, which is not the optimal, but we have to live with that. So maybe I could shave off a few blocks here of the bedrock. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I just filled in the gaps here. But yeah, it's almost perfect. I think it does need lighting up though. I need some kind of lights here. But I'm not sure how to do that. And I mean, practically I know that just the outside of the walls, I can walk on them, so that's fine. I just don't know, maybe every 5th block or something like that. I will experiment with that, but I am very pleased with this. But as you can see, and as I've mentioned before, I can only build with blackstone. Everything else I try to build with, I don't like the results. I have to do something about that at some point, but right now, no, this turned out really well. I like how it's slowly merging from the rectangle to a circle, and it shrinks the rectangle a little bit faster in this direction. It's just like beautiful. Symmetrical, mathematically perfect. I was just about to fly out through this exit and down to the portal below, and I realized, wait a minute, now I can actually do this. Go through this portal, and we're here. So, I'm thinking about adding lights. I have not yet decided if I should do it on the corners or just in the middle. The corners sound a little bit more interesting, but might be a little bit harder to get to. Actually, I think I may have made a mistake. I need an exit from this place, and I don't have an exit right now. Let's just make a temporary exit here. This is definitely not how I want to do this permanently, but yeah. So adding the lights in the corners, I don't know. Where would I do that? Oh, that might actually be hard to figure out which block to do. Hello, cactus. I mean, middle would be much simpler. Corners, more icky. Maybe we do something like this. And just lamps like this, maybe? Without removing blocks? That actually does make sense. Let's try this, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna try something else. I am actually not sure. Is this better? I don't think it is better with the shroom lights. They actually don't... No, they made it worse. Let me know in the comments if you think that the lights actually do make sense. Just like, I keep asking these things, let me know in the comments, and so few people respond. Just say, ugly, perfect, great, add lights, add, I don't know, add snow blocks. Maybe snow blocks would actually make sense. Whatever, something like that. I don't know, let me know. I really need help with taste, because I don't have taste, obviously. Maybe this looks great and it just looks stupid to me because, well, I don't know, I like everything to be black, like my soul. I've no idea. I'm gonna remove the lights, I don't like them. But if people convince me that they actually do look good, then I will add them back. But right now I don't like them. Goodbye, lights. Yeah, it's definitely better without the lights. I also just tried magma blocks here, just as a stripe, just started building it, looked at it from inside, and it looks terrible too. I have no idea. Maybe it's just good as it is. Maybe I don't need any additional decoration here. Don't know. Like I said, let me know in the comments. Maybe someone has a great idea for how to make this less... I don't know, less geometrical, but I like it. Like, I like the shape, I like the style. I just think it needs a little bit more of something, but I don't know what that something is. All this scaffolding in my inventory has finally given me, I don't know, the courage to start the project I've been thinking about for months, and I even pre-announced it many months ago. And it is to start extending these tentacles. This is definitely not something I'm just gonna do in one episode. This is something I'm gonna be doing over quite a long period of time. Not gonna rush it. I basically just want to do something here, make these tentacles spread out and hold up the structure more than they do right now. Not exactly sure how, there is no definite plan. Oh, this scaffolding wasn't even near that. But that's good, because I will probably need a lot of scaffolding here. Let the scaffoldings begin, and yeah, I'll try starting on this just a little bit, just to see if I can achieve maybe 5 blocks up. Like, absolutely no ambition for today, just to get it started. Ignore the bits over there, I was just trying a few things out. This, of course, looks terrible because absolutely no thought has been put into it. I'm just mostly worried about the scaffolding run right now. Today I figured out that you can build platforms like this. Of course, everybody probably already knew that, but this was more or less news to me. But yeah, I will now build this one up, build a little bit more scaffolding, try to continue this tentacle in that direction a little bit, maybe even connect to the entrance, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I will have to sit down in creative and figure out how to extend the tentacles, because I already see that this was completely wrong. I'll try to do it live. I'll try to do this over the next few episodes, maybe very many episodes, and figure out how I can play around with these so that they look better. Alright, I tried something here. From this side it's not too insane. Let's see how it looks from the inside. Because from the outside I have realized the scaffolding just hides too much. Yeah, okay, yeah. This will be a long and slow process to try to figure this out. So what I'm going for is some kind of organic veins, like tentacles, something like that look, and yeah, I have no idea how to do it. I will definitely keep trying to figure it out, because you can see this angle here, that this not right, and this from the outside this looked okay, but from the inside this is not right at all. Maybe I should keep trying to add the stairs or some slabs. Something, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But that will be it for today. Like usual, I'm gonna be streaming after this episode comes out, 7 o'clock UTC in the evening, 8 o'clock Central European Time on twitch.tv/Borkon_live. I hope to see you there. We might actually just spend all our time trying to build these tentacles. Or maybe we'll do something else. We'll figure it out then. I hope to see you there, and if not, I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a good scaffolding. Bye!